Hi, my name is Megan Sanders. I'm here excited to share a little bit of information about our Mentor Norman initiative. I'm pretty much born and raised here in Norman, Oklahoma. My husband and I work and are raising our family in Norman. We've also gotten involved in mentoring through various organizations in the community and have really enjoyed not only being a part of someone else's lives, but also how they've enriched our lives and the lessons we've learned by getting involved. And so we're just taking that passion kind of to another level. And we've gotten our community organizations involved, and we're working towards one goal in Norman and with Mentor Norman to fill all the mentoring needs that our organizations have to partner with youths with these organizations and in our community. I knew Brandon when he was at CCFI, and we mentor through Big Brothers and Big Sisters and through Bridges. And I'm like, I already have these connections. Let me just throw something out there. So a fellow mom, mentor, and friend of mine and I reached out to Stacy Bruce at Bridges and just said, we can do so much more. Like my husband and I, if we could mentor the 350 kids that need mentors, I would do it in a heartbeat, but that's obviously not feasible. So what we need to do more, like what can we do when you're blessed with opportunities and strong people in your lives and there's so many people out there that weren't. I just feel like that's our obligation, like because they then become adults that people don't have a lot of patience for. They're just like, well, you're an adult now, pick yourself up by your bootstraps and make it happen. And they don't really understand what these people are fighting against when they didn't have a support system or they didn't have that mentor that was able to help them choose the fork in the road when they can't choose the right one. So I think my mentor kind of helped to give me that confidence just to be like, what do I have to lose? Like, let me just reach out to Stacy, and she was on board. And then we brought a couple other people, and then we just got I think there ended up being like 8 or 9 organizations, and just, having the confidence of like, this is my passion. Who wants to join me? I definitely feel like this has been one of the obstacles when it comes to, for lack of a better term, but convincing people to get involved in mentoring, when I know in my heart there are lots of people out there that would be excellent mentors, but it's convincing them that they already have what it takes, kind of a constant that you can depend on. That's why my poor husband just does it when I say we need to do this, but really you need to do it because there's such a need for men. And ironically, those are the age groups you talked about are the ones we have been involved with. And it's really interesting because there have been times where like, gosh, we wish we would have gotten paired with this person when they were in 5th grade or 6th grade. We could have helped in this area and maybe this wouldn't have been such a struggle for them. But, they continue to work hard. One of them's 22, and one of them we're still partnered with, or my husband's still partnered with through Big Brother, Big Sisters. But that's kind of the age group that we've connected with. But you do see, like, if we could start younger, but I think that's kind of the easier age that people will tend to go with. But there's all these teenagers out there that definitely still need it because they are about to age out. Right before COVID, kind of our next step was really diving into the businesses in Norman, because a lot of these community leaders, they just say, you guys need to contribute. Like, we need this money or we need this whatever. And this particular community usually steps up. And I'm like, we don't even want money.
Right.
We just want people's time. And so if we can start channeling the business influence we have in Norman to get people to invest their time. I mean, we're a community of 120,000. And when we first started this initiative, it was like, we need 500 mentors. to meet all the holes. I
Yeah.
mean, that seems really simple when you break it down in terms like that. That we just shouldn't have any need for mentors
Yeah.
in a community like this. So hopefully we can expand on the male need.